Hi everybody, the Mature Simmer here. So I'm in everyone's favorite outfit, my 4th round outfit. Of any of the outfits, this is the one that gets the most comments, usually about, dude, the shorts are terrible. But, you know, I can only do what they've given me, so, and I'm trying to have a different outfit. You know, and again, I'm the Mature Simmer, like, you gotta have the socks with the black shoes. I mean, that's just what happens. Like, once you get past a certain age, that becomes, like, the coolest thing ever. So, you have to do it. So, with that, anyway, trying to just play, enjoy myself, improve my gameplay by just trying things and ultimately getting myself to a higher level. So I am a couple levels away in difficulty from Master Difficulty, which is what TGC Tours is played on. I'd love to get at least to that point, maybe even progress beyond that to the one after that, which I think is Legendary. I think there's only one more after Master. So, but if somehow I got that good, but if I got that good, we'd just be having way too much fun in TGC Tours. So, not sure that that will ever happen, but who knows? We'll see. But heading into the 4th round here, let's see how we do.
2K Sports and the Pga Tour
seems to have the same start screen here. I always see that building the first time. It's weird. Maybe they all do start on the same screen. I don't know. I just haven't noticed that. I thought there was some variety. Not quite as nice as I'd like it, but rolled off. Darn.
Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
It's going to take me about 170, so this may not be too bad. So let's just go with it. So one of the... sorry. I just saw where it was headed.
Yeah, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Alright, let's see. We'll take this down. I don't know that I can go beyond that, but I think that's okay. So if I go to 25... that'll get me down to 18. Yeah, this will probably be okay. So up and ooh, that would have been pretty impressive, wouldn't it? So I'm trying a couple new strategies. I started it in this event. So I have not played the full event doing this, but the 2nd, 3rd round, and this round, obviously I am. So I am kind of going from muscle memory on my swings is the first thing. So you'll notice I'm much quicker, like I shut up and then I just swing. And I'm seeing if that helps, because I think the nerves and the overthinking are what are causing me some problems. I don't know if it's going to go that far over. Let me go back here. Oh, so close. Nah, didn't move at all.
And just a little bit of cleanup work remaining on this hole.
And then the other one is letting the roll that happens as I get on the green, thinking about that more actively, I guess is the way I'd describe it. As long as it doesn't say very, I still consider it a victory. Alright, at least it stopped before, so that's okay.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Let's say 20, that's going to move me to 117. So this may be a little too far. So I'm going to spin this back a little to at least slow it down. Must have had a little more of a lie. Ooh, that really bounced.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
It is on the green, but wow.
Up miles from the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
I may not have hit it hard enough. It wasn't on the right line anyway.
Thought that had a chance. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant.
But as we get close to the green, I'll try to share what I'm thinking. Oh, well, still not Still didn't say very fast, so I'm still okay, but
I'm sure it looked better in their mind.
yeah,
before I
that
hit
was not what I really wanted to see. But it's turning out quicker rounds, obviously,
I think.
doing this, which I don't think anyone's going to complain about. Be shorter episodes. So in this case, 125 is clearly too far. I'm only going to lose about 2 yards. 111, it might be okay, because that's the issue. Like, normally I would have been like, no, let me pick the other club and just back off a few yards. But then when it lands and it rolls, I'm like 10 or 15 yards past the hole. So that's the second strategy that I've changed. Alright, and then I get things like that, where I get closer, but it's harder, obviously, when the pin is placed at the front. And so I'm sure part of why, at least it validates in my mind, that the pin placement is placed to the front, because that's kind of the proper way to play. So maybe I'm fooling myself, but rather than driving beyond it and then coming back, that seems to be what I think people would do. Now, I'm not good enough that I want to talk like when I'm swinging yet. I'm probably thinking that's not going to come.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Right.
He's got
So like in this
190
case again,
all the way back here.
like this will take me to 184. Like this is almost too far still. So I'm going to back this off and let it roll. Oh. All right. So that was a bad swing. Now,
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
the challenge ends up being, alright, so in this case, 77, we're going back, say 14, 63, we're losing a few yards, so this might be right about what I need. Okay, solid swing. Ah, still rolled. Still rolled further than I would have liked.
Yeah, 15 feet
This looks
out.
pretty
He's been
straight
staring this
on.
one down. This putt to try and
Alright.
save their par.
I was going to say the stroke is great,
A bit long on that one.
but didn't get it.
Remaining to the cup.
Ooh, don't.
Yeah, you'll take that.
I will. Alright, so 4 pars and a bogey. Not a terrible round so far.
5-shot advantage. I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey.
But that's kind of
Here's
my
an opportunity
thought
to
of
bounce
what I'm
back.
trying to do. And the belief is, like, just doing that, like, I've made, at this point, I mean, we're on episode, what, in the 190s?
Pretty good shot there.
You know,
Time for
and
the
I'm
second shot here
playing,
at the sixth.
say, you know, I mean, to do easy math, you know, if I was doing 20 holes, you know, in each thing, you know, that's 3,800 holes, and then you're talking about 3 to 5 swings, 7 swings, 8 swings per hole. You know, I've got probably over 10,000 swings at this point. Like, if I don't know how to swing yet, I don't know that I'm ever going to learn, is kind of the point. Now, this is too big of a difference, so I'm going to go ahead and back that off. Because the challenge I have is with master difficulty. It's very difficult.
Preferably to the left.
It's very difficult to do a partial
That's a great
swing.
approach shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting,
Now,
this looks
let's
makeable.
see.
Do you agree?
So again,
Look,
I think
just
about
don't
the
see this
shot
happening.
ahead of
Tell you,
time.
I'd
I
love
just
to
don't
see
think
this
about
player
the
prove me
actual
wrong, though.
mechanics of the shot. So I've talked
What
about
a
the
putt.
example
Started
of
this perfectly.
playing baseball, for
Yeah, nice
example.
effort from him. He bounces back
Like,
from
you
the
either
bogey
know
on the
how to
last
swing, or you're
Currently
just
at
going to be
4
terrible.
over
Like, if
for
you
the
sat at
tournament.
the plate, and as the
Lovely
pitcher
momentum
threw
for
the
this
ball,
player after that birdie
thought
last time.
about, this
Keep it
is how
rolling.
I'm going to swing, you'd never make contact in baseball. So, you know, golf is a little more deliberate. Like, there's nobody throwing the ball at me. It's just laying there. So I could be more deliberate. But the challenge ends up being, if I do that,
That's not the outcome they were after.
Coming up
the
a little
nerves
short
come
with
in.
that effort. Not bad, though.
and, let's see, let's do That'll take me 6 back. Yeah, this is probably okay. It's making it harder for me to chat with you, obviously. It's much more disjointed chatter, so I'm sorry about that, because I'm trying to move along. But, you know, so that's kind of my logic, is I'm certainly over 10,000, if not 20,000 swings at this point. Like, I either know the mechanics, or it's going to be really hard to learn them.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Yeah, that was a lot of work for a par, I'll tell you that.
On the leaderboard after that effort. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
Oh, I'm glad you love the long holes.
Chance to pipe one up the middle.
I don't mind the long holes. And again, on master difficulty that I'm playing on TGC Tours, I've obviously had to be dialing things in a lot more, so I would expect a lot more straight swings closer to perfects here. See, so this is the issue. Like, that will land there, if not a little further, if I hit 101, 102, and then it'll keep rolling. Like, it'll be well off the green. This one, however, may not quite make it. What do I do? Alright, let me do that. Because if I do this, that will make it. Unless it bounces way to the right. So let me move this anyway because of the lie. Oh, if I do that, it doesn't much matter. Wow, I haven't done that.
Getting ready to play their third.
Again, I slowed down and I was probably thinking too much. But see, like in this case, I'd still probably back it off a bit. And we're at 100. And it's going to bounce. And then, you know, I knew it would kick to the right. That's the challenge by doing that, because you know you're landing on, in essence, a crowned area. Alright, this is uphill. I want to have enough speed. Come on. Alright, is that a birdie? Yeah, I thought so. But I wasn't sure if I was remembering it right.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
But I'm going to talk about it for a few more rounds, maybe through the next event, till I'm sure that everyone who's kind of watching has heard it.
Go ahead, lay it back up off the tee, find the fairway, just a short wedge for your second.
But again, it's another perfect, and
sitting at 3 over.
Like I've gotten much better results at this point because I've played now 2 rounds here. This is my 3rd within this event, and I played 4 rounds in TGC Tours, and so I certainly feel I have enough, you know, given that I've played 8 rounds, or I'm into 8 rounds now. You know, I've got 400, let's say 400 strokes under my belt with these new methods, and my scores have definitely been better over those rounds. Let's see. Alright, let's try that. But yeah, the other piece I was saying, with master difficulty, it's very hard. I mean, it's hard enough here to do a partial shot. I don't think I could either, other than it stops you by changing the distance, but you lose that when you're at master difficulty. So I'm trying to basically play in a way that I'm using my clubs and then just dealing with the putting or whatever after that. This would be kind of crazy, but no, it's moving way over.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Alright, let's see.
It's about 4 feet from the hole.
This for par.
Alright.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
But again, I think I'm -1 through the front 9, so again, a decent round for certain. So it's hard to argue with the results of this change. It is surprising to me how vastly, how quickly the improvement came, though.
165 from this flag.
Because I was not expecting, I was, you know, I would be like, yeah, I'll do a little bit better, but it's substantially more consistent.
Past you, yes, this kid is a stud. Surely it's going to.
Ah,
Just a couple of inches away from
Shoot.
finding that one. He's sharing 13th place.
a little bit harder. I think it
Next
would
up
have stayed. I
is
don't
a
think it
par
would have
four.
moved over as much
Always
as
a
it did
stern
either.
test.
You know, but I've had what now,
Yeah, this is a
3,
quality looking
4
shot, this one.
perfects in
That
a
should
row
find the
off the
shortstop.
tee. Now
And
that
then,
is
what kind of a shot are they facing
unique.
this time?
But my
I
point
think
is, as
he's
I
gone around
practice,
135.
that's what I would start expecting to see. All right, we're going to lose 6 yards, but I'm going to back this off some more.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oof,
Well played, mate. What's in front of them, Henny?
just a dead
Perfect
stop.
leave. Uphill.
Oh,
can be
too
fine.
hard.
Was on a good line.
Hmm.
A par putt awaits.
Somehow it moved over a
Our
little
leaders
bit. It
enjoy
really
a
didn't look
three-stroke
like it was going to move, but I had a good
Now
stroke
teeing
there.
off on the 12th hole.
All right, so this is a perfect example. That will absolutely go past the hole because it'll land 3 yards away. It's also going to gain 2 yards from the elevation, so it's going to really actually land like 1 yard away. But this is almost too much back, but that's kind of how the clubs work.
Choosing the 9-iron.
Ah.
here.
Now I got the distance, but I'm too far left.
I
So the
don't think you can
102%
measure this putt in
actually
feet.
helped.
It actually has to be measured in time. It's going to take so long to get there. Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
You do know. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh,
Well,
what a shame.
I thought I was being overly
Putting
crazy.
for par.
Alright, well, if it's moving that way. So we'll go to the edge of the hole, slightly
Not a bad
past
line,
the
this.
edge. I realized that, but
Well, that's a
oh,
momentum
that
break
almost
holder.
cost me,
Well
though.
done.
Because I'm like, it's going to come back a little bit. And
with
it
that
did,
effort,
but
now 3 over for
barely.
the tournament. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Alright. Not a perfect
one's
swing
looking good off the
path,
tee.
so a
That should
little
find the
off,
shortstop.
but timing
Second
was
shot
good.
here on the 13th hole.
Alright, now this I think will be good right there. It'll just roll and it should get us pretty close. The fast isn't going to help me any. A little bit of a hill there, I think.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Alright, well, we should at least get a bird. This is a uphill. Oh, not hard enough. Golly. Oh,
Oh, almost an
and I
eagle.
probably would have made it. I'm always so worried that I'm going to hit it
Okay,
too
let's head to the
hard.
next.
Cost
gonna be tied
myself
for 13.
strokes, so I got to stop doing
We're on a
that.
par 3 on this one.
Alright, so this is another one. I'm going to back this off because we're going to gain 6 yards. This should work. I might get stuck in the bunkers. But it's worth
We've
the
chosen
shot.
7-iron.
Nope, this will be good. And that's why I've made the change I've made. Because I get stuff like that going
The iron
on.
play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic
Oh, really?
accomplishment. Great to watch.
Really?
A par putt on the table. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
That really looked like it was in there.
Arrived at a par 4 hole.
Ooh, a little too fast. Didn't hit the very fast, so I'm okay. Again, the green. I think this fairway happened to me last time that helped out.
95 yards.
Alright, I'm going to pull back 2. Because 1 is not enough.
Opting for the
Ooh.
6-iron.
Ooh.
Oh, that was left all the way off the club.
Yeah.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to
Alright.
find the green.
Let's see. Do the
From the
flop.
sand. Are they able to get up and down?
Alright, so I'm going to lose 14. This is exactly what I need, and I need it to stop. Because it's downhill, too. So. It's still too far. It did stop,
Okay,
though.
phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here.
Golly,
This putt about 11 feet in
that's
distance.
a tough one.
This is what they have left for a par.
Oh, couldn't see it through my body. Thought it might have gone in.
Finished your work on that hole.
But it
Let's
did
take a
not.
look at the next one. Stepping up
Dropped
to the
one
16th tee
spot.
now.
Well, and this is a doozy to say the least. Really nothing out there except for water left and rough right. Which would
Right.
you rather hit it to?
A little
taking
bit
the rough
better.
7 days a week. Second shot from there, really, you want to get this ball, again, as close to the screen as possible. Anything bailed out to the right is just fine, setting up a pretty simple
Alright,
pitch
there
to get
we
it up
go.
and down for that birdie.
Just
That's
getting
a
to
high
that
caliber
green
shot.
is tough.
Sitting at 3 over. A
Alright,
chance
this
to move
is
into the top
definitely
10.
flop territory. I'm going to do the partial that I normally would not here. That should be good. I'd say that's fairly
Feet to the
decent. Alright, what kind of movement are we going to have here? Oh, it's not going to go.
Putting for a par now.
Shoot.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Here we are at the 17th tee.
Alright. It always sets me low on this to the 3-wood. It's overly
Well, that sounded
nervous or something.
absolutely Flushed.
Should bounce well. 293. Alright. Well, I'm gonna just let it stick. Oh boy. Did I cross at least? Alright.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Not quite
A
sure
bit
how that ended
short
up
with
that way, but
effort.
it did. So that's going to be about 9 back, 7 up. Yeah, this could be okay. Might be a little too far. We'll see. Oh, oh my goodness! It bounced way off the flag.
That's serious talent. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
It is talent, but God, that bounced way back. It might have been the spin. Oh, come on.
Nice
Thank
little putt to
goodness.
hole, that one.
I was like, is the slight swing being off
Currently
gonna
in
get
the
me?
14th
But
position.
it fell in. Alright, so
Here we
back
are,
up to
the
14.
18th hole.
Okay, I almost hit the bunker last time.
Oh, great swing there.
So with the wind, there we go. That's what I was hoping
And Henny,
for.
what's he facing with this one?
And from around
Definitely back.
135
Alright.
yards,
Just kicks a bit to the left. But a good swing. Did not have any spin,
He's safely on the green.
but we're there.
Chance to shoot under par here. Make this for 70.
This is a tough one. Good swing, but now it's gonna move.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that
Alright.
will do it for him at this event.
So I think we
Not a bad
shot
run, Rich, wouldn't you
par
say?
for that round.
It was okay, but not good enough to
Oh,
get
one
to
under.
the top of the leaderboard.
Okay.
More work ahead.
Not bad. Tied
Well,
for
that's all we've got
14th.
time for today. On behalf of
Certainly
myself,
the
Luke
best
Elvey,
outcome in
Rich
a
Bean,
long
Andy
time.
Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
Alright. Well, that moved us up a whole 5 in the season standings. Versus, wow, that guy who won went from... He moved up 71 spots. Crazy. Alright. Got a fitting. Got 55 out of 100 of them right now. I probably should look at them at some point. Alright. I do not want to do anything with TaylorMade because I've maxed them out. Nike, I think I've also. I do not know. I don't see them on my list. Callaway for the balls. I'm gonna decline. I'll take them for something else later because those I do need. I probably need to update what tier I sit at for each of these. I'm operating from a list probably at the start of this season, so I'm probably way off. But no, at the end, done well. It's going to be a big test when I go to play the Royal Championship. So hope to see you back then. If you've enjoyed this event, this series, this round, anything about what you've just seen, if you haven't hit a like, please do that. That'll help with the algorithm, so please consider that. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider that. I'm working hard to get to 1,000 subscribers within about 30 at the time of this recording, so hoping that we can cross that threshold soon. And with that, I will see you next time.